Hello again there, my good YouTubers. This is, I think, my third video with face on cam. I'm getting a bit tired actually because it's 4:05 in the morning. I seem to be staying up all bloody night on most things, but you know, I suppose that's what you get for sitting up and having to work on bloody computers all night long. But you know, hey, I'm taking a break, so I thought I'd do some YouTube videos and found some interesting info actually. There's this big controversy at the moment on cyclists being allowed legally to ride the wrong way up a one-way street. Now I've looked at a couple of articles. One was in the Telegraph actually. Cyclists being allowed to ride up the wrong way streets, yet motorists will face the prosecution if a collision occurs. So basically, you know, if a motorist collides head on with a cyclist, it's the motorist who gets blamed. Interesting scenario. So I did a bit of research on this actually, and it turns out that basically there's only a few councils which are allowing this. One's the Kensington and Chelsea here in the UK, which are allowing this really to happen, and they're putting it in force in a way to, what do they say here? They want to see if there is a significant increase in collisions. The move will be extended more to more streets across the borough, and other local councils are expected to follow suit. So basically it's a bit of an experiment by the sounds of it, but it's more to allow cyclists to be able to cut time off their journeys. I guess it's probably another initiative from the councils to get people to you know, get from A to B a lot quicker on a push bike basically, and be more green, and basically get out their cars, use their cars for, you know, long distance journeys, but that short 2-3 mile travel to work, probably even shorter, you know, I mean some people, you know, only sort of work, you know, probably less than a mile away from where they live, so you know, can't be asked to walk it, or it's journey down rain or something. Usually just take the flipping car, which I think is what they're trying to stop, because you know, they want to sort of reduce the congestion on the roads and pollution, all the rest of, you know, junk or whatever goes with it. I don't know. That seems to be their policy, which is a good thing. You know, people getting on the bike, it also makes you fitter, burns up them calories. So I do tend to drink a lot of beer on the weekends after all work and stuff like that. So you know, I do like a few pints at the local pub, and real ale does tend to be quite high calorie. So you've got to burn it off somehow, and if you constantly drive cars and ride bikes, you know, you're just relying on the engine, which you just end up with a big fat belly, and you know, is not necessarily incredibly attractive to you know, the female of the species. So you know, yeah, riding a bike's all good. You know, but yeah, I'm not one of these that wear lycra shorts and do all this kind of looking good with all the spangos, spandex, whatever kind of. Well, I'm not one of those, you know, but, you know, cycling and whatever, I'm all for it, and it's good and healthy, and, you know, I do it a lot. But still, this law of cyclists riding up the roads on the wrong way on a one-way street. I mean, according to this, it's only particular in particular boroughs, so it's only, you know, allowed in there. It's not recognised across the entire UK yet. And I have not found any rules in the latest DVLA's release of the Highway Code which states this. So this is just you know, a specific installed cycle thing that they've put in these boroughs. So I hope that sort of clears things up with, you know, some people thinking that, ooh, you know, riding up one-way street or whatever. at the moment, as I say, I can't find any black and white print to say that this is a sort of a national thing. It's not been made across the UK. There's only sort of certain boroughs, basically, which have adopted this. So, hey. So yeah, ride safe. Hey, if you see a one-way street, go with the traffic. Don't go start playing stupid buggers, thinking, oh yeah, it's all legal, I can go up there. Well, why not? No. I mean, these things are quite well sort of indicated. I mean, they've put signposts up to say that cyclists can go the opposite way up these roads. And yeah, I think it's, I don't know, from what I've read in the Telegraph, because the Telegraph is the only place which states that motorists will face prosecution if a collision occurs. I've only seen that in the Telegraph. I haven't seen that anywhere else in any other, being as the Telegraph is a broadsheet, I don't know, something to do with a politician or whatever riding the wrong way down. It's probably something to do with that, just so he can justify himself. So yeah, I personally wouldn't do it. I want to see it written in black and white on the highway code before I'm satisfied with something like that being legal. So yeah, because that's pretty much what if you have to go into court or whatever and stand up there, and put your hand up and say, look, this is whatever. That's what the judge is going to listen to. He's not going to listen to what the newspapers say. May take it into consideration and be lenient with you because of it, but if it ain't written in black and white in the DVLA's rules, I wouldn't trust it. So as for this idea of riding up the wrong way on a one-way street, well, take it with a pinch of salt. As one statement would go. I certainly wouldn't do it. It's not my way to do it. But anyway, so yeah, that's enough of my ranting and rabbling. So I shall leave you good YouTubers to it, and I shall see you again soon. Ta-da.